He was designated as the ACSI Distinguished Christian High School Student during our high school award ceremony, both his junior and his senior year. It is my pleasure to present the Outstanding Senior Award to Micah Morin. This year's valedictorian is Micah Morin, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Guy Morin. The designation of valedictorian is awarded to the senior with the highest GPA. Micah Morin has earned a cumulative GPA of 4.07. At this time, I would like to invite Micah to the stage for the presentation of a handwritten parchment and scholarship of $2,000. Congratulations. Before Micah delivers the valedictorian address, I have asked his parents, Guy and Denise Morin, to provide some words of introduction from their heart.
It is indeed an honor and a privilege for Denise and me to be introducing Micah this evening. When I began to think about how I'd introduce Micah this evening, a verse from Matthew came to mind. It is the verse in which Jesus answers the question, what is the greatest commandment? By saying, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is true of Micah. For those of you that know Micah at all know that his heart or his passion is soccer. More specifically, Ecuadorian soccer, with his favorite team being Liga. This passion started when he went to his first Liga game as a 5th grader. He can tell you about that game and each of the 97 soccer games he has been to since. Micah plans on going to 2 more soccer games this weekend so that he will have a total of 100 games before he goes to the United States this Monday. If there is a more knowledgeable or fanatical fan, I would certainly love to meet them. If Micah's heart is soccer, then his soul is Ecuador. Not only does he love the food of Ecuador, it is his food. Not only does Micah love the culture of Ecuador, it is his culture. Not only does he love the people of Ecuador, they are his people. Not only does Micah love Ecuador, it is his country. Micah is truly Ecuadorian. In fact, I jokingly say that the only non-Ecuadorian thing about Micah is his 2 gringo parents. God has blessed Micah with a keen mind. Micah realizes that God has given him this gift, and he has chosen to develop his intellect to the best of his ability. Micah has never pursued good grades for just grades' sake, but rather he desires to develop to the fullest the mind that God has given him in order to bring honor and glory to God. Micah's greatest desire is to love the Lord his God with all his heart, with all his soul, and with all his mind. It is with great joy and pride that I introduce to you the 2011 Alliance Academy International Valedictorian, our son, Micah Morin.
Yeah, we're waiting for the PowerPoint to get up. My classmates of 2011. The valedictorian address is known as the last words the speaker will give to his or her class. I want to spend this time talking to you about what I feel the most important aspect we will take from our experience here at the Alliance Academy International. The great American philosopher, Charles Schulz, the creator of the Peanuts comic strip with Charlie Brown and Snoopy, illustrates this through several statements that I have modified a little bit. 1. Name the 5 richest people in the world. 2. Name the last 5 FIFA World Cup winners. 3. Name the last 5 winners of Miss Universe. 4. Name 10 people who have won the Nobel Prize. 5. Name the last 6 Academy Award winners for Best Actor and Actress. And 6. Name the last 10 winners of the Ecuadorian Serie A. Didn't do too well, did ya? Yeah, me neither. Now try these. 1. List a few teachers who aided your journey through school. 2. Name 3 friends who have helped you through a difficult time. 3. Name 5 people who have taught you something worthwhile. 4. Think of a few people who have made you feel appreciated and special. And 5. Think of 5 people you enjoy spending time with. Easier, wasn't it? The lesson to take from this little exercise is that the people who make a difference in your life are not the ones with the most credentials, the most money, or the most awards. It is the people that care that make the difference. The fact is that each one of you sitting here tonight has cared and impacted me in some way. I'd like to spend some time thanking you for your friendship with me. I would like to say something to each one of you guys in order of when you came to Alliance Academy International, starting with those who came this year to those who have been with me since our preschool years. Anastasia, it was great getting to know you this year. It was so fun for me to talk to you and meet your parents and sister at the tennis match we both attended this year. It was nice getting to learn about your passion for music on the senior trip. Manuel, mi liguista. I had a great time with you earlier this year when you and I would practice for soccer season. Thanks for shooting on me and helping me get better even though I couldn't use those skills this year. Marcelona, it was fun these past 2 years getting to know you. I had so much fun with you during soccer season and just watching you improve as a goalkeeper with your incredible athletic ability. Newman, you have an incredible personality. You are everybody's friend and you accept each person for exactly who they are. That's an awesome personality trait to have. Habla Batman. Senior trip was so much fun with you this year, and here at school, you were always a pleasant surprise in class. Gracias por la camiseta del Nacional y voy a usarla con orgullo cuando me acuerdo de ti. Vanessa, it was so much fun learning random Chinese words to make Lu Jun laugh. And you're an amazing cook. I love eating whatever you'd let me try. Bao, it was great getting to know you this year better and see you work so well in Guardians. I've never seen you lead in such a great way. Silva, Spanish class this year was so much fun with you. I had a great time with you on all our field trips and keep on playing that incredible music. Cho, I missed you during soccer. I had a great time with you when we played in 11th grade, and you impressed me with your hard work and you always gave a team a good laugh. Nelson, you're an incredibly generous guy. You're generous with everyone, and I'm so glad to know someone that is willing to help others in the way you do. Aika, thanks for taking the hard decision of leaving Japan and joining our class. It was great to learn more about Japan, and I enjoyed going to concerts and watching you play your trumpet. Sada, you're always smiling and laughing. You make my day better every time you laugh and smile at or with me. Harumi, eres la única chica paraguaya japonesa que conozco. I've had so many fun times with you. The one that I'll always remember the best is when you, Josue, and I waited for Spinola after the Liga game. It was a fun time, and yes, we still have to find your pelao. Luke, you make me laugh. I enjoy when you bust out with your random fits of craziness like shaving your head. Senior trip was so much fun and there were so many laughs with you and you made that an unforgettable trip. Olivia, we both had season-ending injuries this year. It stinks. I'm so glad that I could talk to you and you knew exactly how I felt and what I was going through. I hope that you can feel the same way. Thanks. Pipe, I've always had a good time with you when we go to soccer games. El 6-1 en Ibarra y cuando pisamos la cancha de Atahualpa. Every time I look at that picture, I'll remember the great times I have had with you. Enz, thanks for being my hockey buddy these years I've known you. I'm glad that we were able to enjoy the Stanley Cup playoffs and finals together. Man, too bad about those Canucks. Mary, we seem to have really good discussions sometimes. I enjoyed sitting down with you and talking and sometimes arguing about a whole slew of things. It's amazing that we can sit down and share each other's passions for the future. Anna, lunches are always a fun adventure with you. We always end up laughing about the most random things, and it is so great to laugh with you. Janeth, you were the first face I saw in school almost every day. We didn't have any classes together, but it was so much fun getting to know you while we were waiting for others to show up at school. Nuna, you always had me on my toes because I didn't know what you were going to do next. I didn't know if you were going to make me laugh, scare me, or beat me up. Dani, we've had done so many things these 6 years I've known you. You have always made anything we do fun, and so thank you so much for taking the pictures for the slideshow. Elizabeth, it seems like we can just pick up our previous conversation when we see each other next. I really enjoy having random, deep, thoughtful, or funny conversations with you whenever we see each other. Mark, you did an amazing job this year as a varsity keeper. I had an awesome time with you during the soccer season, and it was fun going to soccer games together, especially the 4-1 we saw against Venezuela. Zok, soccer was great all the years we played together. It was great to see you improve and become such a vital part of our team. Keep playing. Eric, theological perspectives was such a great class to take with you because you always had great insights to the topics we were learning about, and you made me think in different ways on any topic we'd discuss. Trevor, prayer breakfast every Friday was an adventure with you and David. I enjoyed getting to know you better in a relaxed and fun environment at Brady's house. Hannah, you impressed me a lot with your passion for missions. I look forward in the future to hear all the great things you are doing wherever you are. Brady, thanks for leading prayer breakfast these last 2 years. You did an amazing job, and I always look forward to spending Friday mornings with you. Sarah, I have known you a long time. These past several years, I have enjoyed getting to know you a lot better than I had known you. I had a great time making cookies at your house and eating at your mom's place. Thanks for the great memories. Luna, going to Korean church with you was such a great experience. I was always pleasantly surprised at school when you'd offer me some of your amazing Korean food. Queering, you made me laugh every Friday morning at prayer breakfast. And it was great to see you there to kick off my Friday every single day. Or Friday. Nicole, this semester I had a really fun time talking to you during first period study hall. In Guardians, I was very impressed because you're such a great role model to the middle school girls. Michelle, you have always been very caring. I remember that every time I have been injured, which is a lot, you have always been one of the first to make sure that I'm all right. Thanks for being such a great friend and really being a great friend and comfort to Mariel this year. Christina, you're very talented. I love to sit down and hear you play the piano. It is also a lot of fun to talk to you about literature and wrestle with big questions that certain works present us. And the last three. Joe, you are the craziest, funniest, most hilarious guy I have ever met. You take all the trophies in that category. However, most do not know the intellectual side of you. I really enjoyed having great philosophical and theological discussions with you and talking about very deep things during our small group with Clausen. I love you and I'm going to miss you. Chino, eres mi gemelo asiático. We can do and talk about whatever, whenever, wherever. There are no words to describe all the great things we have done together and the great bond we have maintained over these short 15 years. Thanks, Kevin, and I'm going to miss you incredibly. Y loco, te amo. Y Josué. Yo me acuerdo cuando yo no hablaba español y tú no hablabas inglés. Look how far we have come together. I could write a book about all the things we have done. I just want to thank you, Josué, for being my brother and for all the wonderful times we have had. Eres mi mejor amigo, and no one is going to take that title away from you. Gracias por todo lo que has hecho conmigo. Voy a extrañarte y te amo mucho. I will cherish your friendships because they're the most important thing that I will take from the Lions Academy International. The activities I was involved in were never the reason that this place is so great. It is all the great friendship that I built and maintained during those activities that makes the memories of this place great. However, as hard as it is to say, the fact is that I will probably not see many of you after we leave this place. And tonight is indeed our last time as a full class of 39 students. Yet, there's a way for us to continue our friendship beyond this place and world. To have a relationship with Jesus Christ is the most important decision that any of us will ever make in our lives here on earth. If we both have a relationship with Jesus Christ, we will be able to spend eternity with each other in the presence of Jesus Christ. I realize that many of you have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, and I'm looking forward to continuing our friendship beyond this world. My hope and prayer for those who do not have a relationship with Jesus is that tonight you will seriously think about making that decision so that we can continue our friendship into eternity. Class of 2011, thank you so very much for the fun times, the great memories, and the awesome friendships.